You forget when you haven't done it in a while.
I can't recognize anything. So this is
I can't see that far. I can't see who that is. That's Julie behind her, obviously. What is it? Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. We're excited to be here and celebrate with our students as they complete this milestone. So at this time, I'd like for you to recognize the graduates from the Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering and also the Operations Research Program. All right. I'm Dr. Canton Reynolds. I'm the Director of Undergraduate Programs in the Edward P. Fitz Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering, and I will be serving as the Master of Ceremonies for today's commencement. I am honored to be part of such a special moment for these students. This is also a special day for me and the rest of the faculty and staff as we watch our spring graduates begin the next phase of their lives. It is exciting and rewarding to see each of them fulfill their dreams. For our undergraduate students, when we started out this semester in senior design, I told them that if all we have done for them at the end of the semester is help them synthesize everything that they've learned in the department to this point, then we have failed them. Hopefully what we have done is provide a learning environment where they have grown as students and scholars and now move on as graduates and professionals. Today we are live streaming this event, so if you missed something, don't worry about it, you can catch it later, all right? We're also fortunate to be here at the Jane S. Mckinnon Center on campus. We hope you agree that this is a beautiful facility and an important part of our campus that makes this day even more special. Jane Mckinnon was a pioneer. She was recognized by multiple governors for her leadership and organizational skills. She firmly believed in continuing education, and in the early 1900s, as state director of the Women's Division of the Farmers Institute, one of only 5 such positions in the nation at that time, she led the growth and expansion from 416 women in 14 counties here in North Carolina to over 75,000 women of all races in each of the 100 counties. So given her status, as a trailblazer, it's only appropriate that our students' last time as undergraduates on our campus be in a place that is named for such a remarkable woman. Hopefully we have prepared them to blaze trails in the same way that Mrs. Mckinnon did. The department staff, ISE ambassadors, and volunteers hope that this ceremony is memorable, so please ensure that we give each graduate their time to be honored. Also, we would like you to consider those folks that are using the facility after us. Please keep track of your belongings, and if you have any trash, please deposit it in the waste cans. So, a little bit about how today will play out. I will introduce Dr. Julie Swan, our department head, and she will have some opening remarks, and she will also introduce the faculty and staff that are present here today, as well as the guest speaker, who is our own Dr. Zhu Zhu. Then we'll be on to the recognition of our newest graduates at both the graduate and undergraduate levels. Our students have asked that we keep it brief so that they can spend more time with you, their families, and so we will limit our recognition to students who have not otherwise been saluted for their achievements at some point during the year. Some of their other notable endeavors will be available on the projection system on both sides of the room. As the students come across the stage, you are welcome to come down and take pictures, as many as you like. There will also be opportunities for pictures afterwards in front of the banner. We will pace it so that you and your family have the time to take all the pictures that you need. Just make sure that our department photographer, Mr. Lassen, over there, has plenty of space to operate. Okay. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we'll have space in the back for everyone to enjoy some refreshments. And so without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the podium the A. Doug Allison Distinguished Professor in Edward P. Fitts Department and Industrial Systems Engineering Department Head, Dr. Julie Swan.
Thank you, Dr. Reynolds. Just want to get back to my notes. My printer wasn't working this morning, so. On behalf of the Edward P. Fitts Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering at North Carolina State University, I welcome each of you to our Fall 2021 celebration of department's graduates. As you know, we have been through a worldwide pandemic and really still are in one. And so we are delighted to have a way that those who cannot be with us today physically can also join to celebrate and honor your hard work. You should be proud. You've experienced an event like none other of the last 100 years, and you have survived. The faculty and staff of ISC share in your pride, along with a recognition of the challenges you have recently faced. Now, how many of you know what industrial and systems engineering is? I expected a few more of our graduates to shoot their hands up. But, you know, I'll give you one last chance before we move those tassels. Industrial and systems engineering is developing or applying science, mathematics, and engineering methods to complex system design, integration, and operations. It's about making things better, faster, cheaper, higher quality, more equitable. Some of our faculty and students look at manufacturing, while others look at the interactions between humans and technology. Many of us focus on systems including transportation, healthcare, or other, using data analytics or optimization or simulation. We need industrial engineers in the world. We need you to make the world better in every field, in every environment. One of the things that I love about IE is that you can do anything with the degree. You can be a quality engineer, advisor, or a logistics expert with Caterpillar. You can go into government and politics, or into consulting and energy. You can be president of a company or even a comedian. We are one of the oldest and largest academic departments of industrial and systems engineering in the United States, celebrating more than 80 years of excellence with the first 2 bachelor's degrees awarded in 1933. The programs have been continuously accredited since the beginning of such certification in 1948. And contrary to what the students think, these faculty were not here then. Our graduate program was also established in 1948, and our doctoral program was established in 1967, with the first doctoral degree awarded in 1969 under the supervision of Professor Salah El-Maghrabi. This brings me to the introduction of our faculty and staff. Now, I'll have to ask you to bear with me because between the masks and the hats and the posture, I'm not sure I can see everyone from here, but we'll try. Faculty that I think are here with us today, and if you'll rise when I call your name, and that way I'll know who's left. Ola Harrison, Julie Ivy, Rusty King, Jason Lowe, Maria Mayorga, Canton Reynolds, Rohan Shearwaker, Shu Shu, and of course I wasn't looking, so I didn't see who I've missed. Did I call Julie Ivy? And then I know we have with us today, we also have Don Worsing from the Poole College of Management. Thank you. Any faculty that I missed? Now let me also introduce to you the staff of the Industrial and Systems Engineering Department. And please wave or stand when your name is called. Debbie Allgood-Staton, Wendy Coleman-Blue, Justin Lancaster, Rob Lassen, Tim Coleman, Jasmine Petway, Christina Pucci, Danita Taylor, Bailey Ulm, Natalia Vinchosevich, Karen Welton, Chet Wyrick, and Kiri Brown. Let me remind everyone that it's the ISE staff that put together this wonderful event and helped make everything possible, including the education of our graduates, along with the cutting-edge research of our faculty. So please join with me in thanking them. Also affiliated with the department is the Ergonomics Center at NC State, led by Julia Abate, and the Center for Additive Manufacturing and Logistics, CAMEL. We also work with students from the Operations Research Program, and I don't know if Linda Smith is here, thank you, Linda, and I don't think Mike Kay is here right now. And we work with students of the Integrated Manufacturing Systems Engineering Institute as well. I don't think we have any of the staff and faculty from that program right now. Thank you very much, faculty and staff, for coming and for all that you do. I'd like to tell you just a little bit more about ISE. The undergraduate enrollment has gotten much bigger over the last few years, and now the university is growing engineering, so we're expecting 25% growth over the next few years. Likewise, our graduate program has also grown. We now have more than 200 graduate students, including those we supervise in the OR and MC programs. Our research expenditures have grown, and our faculty and students are on the cutting edge of their research areas, including manufacturing, supply chain, operations research, as well as programs in many new areas: healthcare, 3D printing, nanotechnology, virtual reality environments, among others. Recently, we have also added faculty working in data science, an increasingly important area for all industries. Our faculty are national and international leaders in many exciting areas, the thought leaders that will help create economic development in the city, state, and beyond. Our laboratories are among the finest in the nation and have been continuously enhanced. Recently, we moved into a new building on Centennial Campus that is the first built at NC State as a public-private partnership. The building is now proudly known as the Fitz Woolard Hall in honor of ISE alums Ed Fitz and Ed Woolard and their extraordinary contributions, along with many other alumni and friends that have helped make it possible. I usually read a bunch of awards to you, but those were among the pages that didn't print out. So I'm assuming that you get our newsletter from the department and have seen all of the wonderful awards that are also on our website. I want to tell you that all of this would not be possible without your support. You, the students, have contributed across the board in these initiatives. You, the parents and family and friends, have supported your loved ones. You might have done their laundry or given them dinner. You likely also paid their tuition and fees. And that helps enable computers, graduate students to support teaching, and many other experiences. I also thank others, including donors and sponsors, that have helped us lay the foundation for the engineering leaders of tomorrow through senior design, contributions, or the building itself. In truth, we cannot do it without you. I've told you a little bit about the past at NC State, but let me also remark on the future. As I mentioned, we have initiatives in data science to meet the growing demand from industry. We have recently established a master's degree in engineering management, so someone can pair excellent technical knowledge with savvy business instincts. When the pandemic allows, we are increasing our student participation in study abroad, which can open new horizons in participants' life. And we are engaging with alumni. So students, while there may be some of you who would like to forget about us for a time, don't let it be long, as we want you to continue to be involved as an alumnus, where you will interact with other alumni, providing a lifting hand to the students behind you, or give back in other ways. Ultimately, this raises our reputation and, in turn, the value of your degree. In time, you will see we are not just an institution or a department, but we truly are a pack, greater than we would be on our own, greater for your involvement and engagement with us. This has been a difficult year for many. You may have lost loved ones or friends, or experienced financial hardships. You may have faced anxiety or around the pandemic or the anger, but you persevered and got through it. That quality of perseverance may do more for you than any other skill you have. So today we celebrate your graduation with you, but we do not say goodbye because we know you are still with us. You were part of the Wolf Pack, and you are in our hearts and minds. We also look forward to the time when we can all continue gathering in person, perhaps in our new building, or at future sporting events, or even an alumni celebration. Finally, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you our graduation speaker for today. This year's speaker is the winner of the C.A. Anderson Faculty of the Year Award, which is voted upon by students. Dr. Xu Xu is an assistant professor whose research focuses on human motion, data analysis, and theoretical human biomechanical modeling, with an emphasis on safety. Xu's research has been supported by the National Science Foundation, the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, and NC State. He has co-authored more than 80 journal articles and conference proceedings, and received the Outstanding Faculty Award and Goodnight Early Career Innovator Award. He teaches undergraduate and graduate courses related to human factors and ergonomics. Prior to joining NC State faculty, Xu started his career as a postdoctorate in the School of Public Health at Harvard. From there, he became a research scientist at the Liberty Mutual Research Institute for Safety, where he received a number of awards for his scientific contributions. Dr. Xu has 2 children at home, and like the rest of us, has survived the pandemic. It is truly my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Xu Xu.
Thank you, Dr. Swan. Good afternoon, the graduate of 2021, the proud parents, the family friend, and my colleagues. It is truly my honor to be here this afternoon. And thank you very much for those who selected me for this award. It is also truly my honor to be here to congratulate all the graduates of 2021, particularly if you're the first one in your family receiving a bachelor degree or an advanced degree. That is a truly remarkable achievement because you have no existing path to follow. Believe it or not, I graduated in this department back in 2008 with my PhD degree. So when I was told that I need to prepare this commencement speech, and given that Can everyone hear me? Okay, thank you. So when I was told that I need to prepare this commencement speech, and given that I had no experience about giving a commencement speech, guess what was my first response? I was trying to think about who did this speech back in 2008 when I graduated, and what was the content. So I tried my best to search in my memory, and I failed. I can only remember that Dr. Haber, who left this department a few years ago, gave the speech. I can't remember the content at all. So that seems to suggest that I can keep this speech a little bit short, because even if it's a very long one, you're probably not going to remember it, just like me. Yet, I still want to share something with you. So I graduated in 2008, and then I did 2-year postdoc, and then I went to industry. I found my first job in an insurance company, and that insurance company happens to have a large business division in workers' compensation. If you took 352 or you took 544, you should know what is workers' compensation. It is a type of insurance. To some extent, it is similar to auto insurance or home insurance. But the buyer of workers' compensation are not individuals, but companies. So imagine you're a business owner, you're a CEO, and you hire 10,000 workers. You take care of them very well. But statistics tells us that with that many workers, sooner or later, 1 or 2 workers may hurt themselves because of occupational injuries. But you don't know when this is going to happen or where this is going to happen. So you probably don't want to reserve a chunk of money in your bank account just in case you need it. Instead, you buy insurance from an insurance company. So that type of insurance is called workers' compensation. So if later someone got hurt in your company, you file a claim to the insurance company, and the insurance company is going to pay the medical cost to those injured workers. So I was working in that business division. So unfortunately, I have to read a lot of workers' injury report, the claims. Some claims are minor, some claims are more serious, and some are really bloody when you read it. So a minor one would be a worker who, for some reason, didn't use a hand tool, but used his own hand as a hand tool to punch a nail and hurt his hand. A more serious one would be a worker who is working in a fluorescent bulb manufacturer. And we know that in those fluorescent bulbs, there's a thin layer of mercury. And the machines used in that manufacturer was really old, and the mercury leaked and went into the shoe sole of this worker. And this worker brought the mercury back to the home. Over the years, the entire family got intoxicated. So that is a more serious occupational illnesses. And because today is the commencement day, I should leave you a very good memory with happiness. So I'm not going to give you any very bloody examples. But there are many, and believe me, there are many. So with all those claims, I want to emphasize that those are not claims occurred in the 19th century or early 20th century. Those are the claims occurred in the past decade. We've always said that the workers' working condition has been substantially improved in the past few decades. But from those stories, you can tell that workers' working conditions remain an issue, a significant societal burden, not only in developing countries, but also in this well-developed country. Now let's think about what can we do. We are industrial engineers, and what do we do as industrial engineers? We optimize a complex system. And when we optimize a complex system, we seek to maximize the revenue, minimize the cost. But don't forget, we also need to take workers' well-being into the consideration when we optimize a complex system. So, like Dr. Swan asked you, you've spent a few years in this department in industrial and system engineering. What's the definition of industrial and system engineering? Of course, different people may have different opinion, and I found a definition from the website of IISE, Institute of Industrial and Systems Engineering, which is slightly different from what Dr. Swan just said. So they have a definition saying that industrial and systems engineering is concerned with the design, improvement, and installation of integrated system of people, materials, information, equipment, and energy. From this definition, we can see that people is one of the 5 key factors that we need to take consideration when we optimize a complex system. And people is also listed as the first factor among those 5. Therefore, we should do something as an industrial engineer. You probably heard this slogan saying that in a company, workers are your greatest asset. To me, that is very true. It is not just a recruiting slogan. Personally, I believe that improving workers' well-being is a right thing to do. But even from the revenue-seeking perspective, if we can make workers happy, then research already showed that you can improve the company's efficiency, and you can also build your business reputation. And from my own working experience, I can guarantee that if you maintain a well working condition, you can lower your premium of workers' compensation. Because when you buy workers' compensation from an insurance company, typically, if you're a large company, the insurance company is going to send someone to your plant to see the actual working conditions. So as industrial engineer, we should seek to consider the humanitarian aspect against those competing factors such as cost when we seek to optimize a complex system. And there are a number of ways to do this. We can either put the workers' well-being in the objective function, or we can put it as a constraint. Remember, objective function and the constraint, that's what we learned in optimization. Yep, that's pretty much I want to tell you for today. Like I said, I want to keep this speech short, and you probably won't remember anything after you step out this door. But again, here is the take-home message. As an industrial engineer, I believe that we should consider the workers' well-being, because that is one of the key factors to be considered when we optimize a complex system. And we are able to do that given the knowledge that we've learned in this department. Thank you very much, and again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Good luck.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm going to take off my mask. I was tested yesterday, but my voice is a little suspect, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay. My name is Russell King. I am the Director of Graduate Programs for the Fitz Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering, a job I've just reassumed starting about 10 days ago. I did it before about 10 years ago, and when the opportunity came up, I volunteered for it because what other time will I have such a chance to wear this great hat? Okay? So, as was mentioned earlier, we have a number of different graduate programs in the department. We have a doctorate in industrial engineering. We have Master of Science in Industrial Engineering, a Master of Industrial Engineering, a Master of Engineering Management, and then we are affiliated with the Operations Research Department, or program, as was mentioned earlier. So there's a PhD, Master of Science option, and a Master of option. And then also today we have a student from the MC program, the Integrated Manufacturing Systems program. So we have a wide variety of degrees. And so it's my pleasure to announce the graduates from those programs. So I believe we're going to start with the Doctor of Philosophy and Industrial Engineering. So will the candidates, we're going to hood, I assume? So will the candidates come up and line up here? Now, as I understand, there should be things on the screens that will tell you a little bit about the students. In the interest of time, I won't, although I used to like to do that to embarrass them, but we'll stay. So our first graduate comes to us from Iran, Roman Koramfar. Dr. Ozalton's not here, so. So come on out to the middle.
New location.
You have to bend your knees a little bit. A problem I don't have. Okay, next we have Sarah Mckinnon. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. Sarah will be hooded by her advisor, Dr. Ivy. And next we have Carl Schuchard. And Carl will be hooded by his advisor, Dr. Rohan Sriwacker. Okay, and next, Brianna Swan. Dr. Maria Mayorga will hood her, and Dr. Ivy will join. It's not uncommon for us to have multiple advisors, co-advisors. Okay, and next is Sajad Tegiya. He'll be hooded by one of his advisors, Dr. Don Worsing from PCOM. It's attached here. These things really are complicated to put together. Okay, and the last of our PhD IE students is Hossein Tahiti. Okay, next we'll move on to the Master of Science in Industrial Engineering. These are thesis students. We have a couple, I believe. Hey, Claudia. Okay, first is Claudia Alvarado Espino. And next is Latai Matt Dudnikoff. Okay, the next degree is the Master of Industrial Engineering. I believe we have at least one or more candidates. Let's see who's here. Okay. First is Yukesh Hari Srinivasan. And then Spencer Matthews. And the last candidate, Het Shah. Okay, the next degree is the Doctor of Philosophy in Operations Research, and we have one candidate. Margaret Goles-Hooser. Where's Isaiah? Where's Isaiah? Okay, next is the Master of Engineering Management. It's a new degree that we've just started, and this is one of our first graduates. Okay. Melissa Presley. Okay, and finally, the last degree that we're awarding at the graduate level is a Master of Integrated Manufacturing Systems Engineering, and the graduate is Manraj Singh. And that concludes the graduate degrees.
Thank you, Dr. King. Next, we recognize our Bachelor of Science degree candidates. Please stand. Georgia Burgess. Yeah. I thought you had one. Isaac Caldwell. Chris Caruso. Nicole Kohlberg. Daniel Gigliotti. Congratulations. Braden Gisler. Congratulations. George Hare. Congratulations. Jacob Herring. Congratulations. Drew Keth. Maddie Lang. Congratulations. Katie Lawson. Congratulations. Kyle Margison. Conrad McCoy. Casey Olson. Francisco Ortiz. Congratulations. Ryan Picot. Congratulations. Elijah Presno. Congratulations, buddy. Hold on for a second. So the next student we'd like to recognize is not here with us today. She had a family emergency, but her family is watching from Dubai. Rithika Shivakumar. Chase Stewart. Congratulations. No uniform? Eric Swanson. Congratulations. Leah Thomas. Congratulations. And last but not least, Min Yang Wei. Congratulations. Okay, so as we close, first of all, thank you to Dr. Zhu for his speech on ISE and workers and well-being. And I think for our graduates, they would like to recognize their families and their friends and others for the support that they've been given while at NC State. So please stand, and graduates, please congratulate your families. Okay. So that concludes our formal program. What I'd like to do at this time is have our graduates rise. And if you've not already done so, please turn your tassels to the left side of your caps. Congratulations. Thank you, class of 2021. We look forward to seeing you visit us in the future, wherever your career endeavors may take you. At this point, we would like to allow you to enjoy some time in the space with your family and friends. Stick around, introduce them to the faculty and staff. And again, thank you for participating today. Safe travels as you return to your homes, and we wish you all the best as you move forward. Please do not hesitate to reach out and keep in contact as your careers grow and you conquer those new challenges just like Jane S. Mckinnon did. Go Pack.